Welcome to Larry's Treehouse. I'm Larry. Some of the guys are been practicing decluttering a lot. They flow a lot of things, but when it comes to what are the next plans, what are they going to do, they sometimes find it hard. They often told that they have many ambitions or targets to achieve, such as going to sport, keep fit, migration to elsewhere, or learning something new. So today I'm going to share one of my favorite books. It's called Atomic Habits. The author is called James Clear. Actually, it's written. He is a well-known author in 2010. Actually, because he finds many people podcast have so many plans. In New Yorkers, they tend to have got procrastination, so they write this book. And this book is talking about how to keep a good habit and eradicate bad habits. Is in unlike the other practices, he focused on doing small things one by one. It also similar. The underlying concept is quite similar to Zen in Japanese culture. That is trying to do one thing consistently, and then it becomes your habit, and try that to improve your lifestyle. I think the people. I hope you guys very nice watching. Have a nice this kind of nice watch your week, and have a nice day when you're going to practice while after you have tidied up the things. Because I assume that after you have done decluttering, tidy up your things, I'm sure that you're very happy to gain some momentum, both either from physically and mentally. Yeah, so let's get started. So in this book, unlike the other chapters, it talks about prologue and introduction by the other authors. And first page it talks about definition of atomic and habits. As simple as doing one task one by one, and then it becomes your habit. I simply summarize it. And the context, unlike the other American books, it talks about unlike the American other books. It clearly talks about. It has very nice layout to put each title is important first, and then the second. The first introductory is to tell the summary and the feeling of the author, that how can this atomic habit improve the lifestyle, and how to do that in first steps. First, make it obvious. Second, make it attractive, easy to use, to make it satisfying. Because we are when we are talking about how to how to go jogging, because we tend to make it obvious. How to make it obvious? That to make jogging should become a good habit. It can help you build up the shape story, and you can go to the park nearby easily within some steps, a short journey. And after you go jogging, making all those also sweat, you will find it satisfying. You become happier and delightful, and your heart become fruitful after you've done a lot of the exercises. So there's one example how to applying those 4 laws. And the later it tells about the advanced tactic, how to go from being really good to being truly great. Many people can become the junior of the expertise, such as a junior web developer, engineer or fitness coach after you have practiced a lot, but how could the junior ones to become the senior or become the expert? That's to keep practicing daily by daily and how to keep reviewing ourselves. That box tells you how to achieve this. So unlike the other books, when we deal with many other English books, especially we brought them in the Amazons or repository, it usually tells a long introduction. It just tells a long introduction, summary, and some statistics. But unlike this book, it actually has a good writing structure we need to also follow, because if we look into the code carefully, it tells a small title and one short paragraph on the summary, and then goes elaboration with illustration, statistical diagram, some case study, and etc. And for the next part, work progress is really tight. It tells you clearly illustrate how the illustration goes like this, how to quantify, how to quantify the method of degrees of the room temperature as shown as samples. It also gives out a different writing style, simple and neat, concise. We can go through together. So as long as if you are also trying to improve our writing style or how to express ourselves in a concise manner, I often encourage you to buy this book, to follow the suit. And also one more thing I would like to express is about that it clearly tells about how the behavior changes from inner outside heart to outside heart. It comes from because we through our learning we build up the identity, and we practice a lot of things, and it gives out the outcomes. Sometimes we cannot achieve the things as good because our identity, our thoughts, our doctrine may hinder us from achieving better results. So unlike on the previous video I talked about decluttering, we are often stressed about the importance to talk among our inner selves, just like the inside out. Because we deal with the different aspects of the world, our ideologies will become fake due to the conflicts of what we have learned from schools and what we encounter in the reality. So I always stress the identity part is as a means for us to review ourselves, to reshape ourselves. That after that we can review our process in a very neat manner, or even we review what we have done in another higher dimension, then we can achieve better results. Okay. And here's the thing we can talk about. And here's the thing hence we can make use of this and we can also analyze the habits from is this beginning from identity, from our positive outcome. You can see that, and we see this together. It actually is a cycle. So what I want to stress is that buying this book, learn this thing, learn this rule, and if we could build our good habits, and we can build up our good life cycle and evade our unwanted sins and also the errors. Thanks for watching. Thank you.